Right, here we go then. John B. Buchanan, clinical hypnotherapist. All right. People go watch this will know me. This is going to go into YouTube. People won't know me. So I'm in Wiltshire, newly qualified. And I'm going to go through a few things that just random things that come out when people start talking to people and they start going on about hypnotherapy, hypnosis. All right. Hypnosis. You're being hypnotized, but the therapy then comes into how we're going to change things in your subconscious and the way you think about things, or the way you thought about things in the past. All right, first thing is, it always comes up, you're going to turn me into a chicken. Well, I don't know why I would want to turn you into a chicken. If you've got a thing about being turned into a chicken and you come in and you pay me money, I'll turn you into a chicken. I'll turn you into anything you like. All right, but it's not very ethical, is it? If you're coming with me with an issue, all right, and you're trusting me to work on that issue, then why would I going to just mess about? All right, it's not. That's for the stage. That's for those hypnotists. We are using Hypno, but we then use it in the theory. All right. Okay. Yeah, tripping on my words here a bit because I'm in the spare room. What else have we got? I'll find out things. Me will find out things about you that you don't want me to know. It won't. If you've got an issue, all right, and you want me to, you want to find out if we can help you with it, work with it. We're not helping. We're working together. All right, we're working together to find a better way to deal with this issue. All right. Now that sounds like I'm just messing about with words there, yeah. But I'm not going to fix you. I'm not helping you. We're helping each other, all right. Whatever the issue is, yeah. We always have to use this guarded language, whatever we're using, all right. But you've got an issue, something you think hypnotherapy could work with. Then you're going to come to me or anybody else, all right, and we're going to address it. Now, if you come to me with it, I will say to you, you don't have to speak about it, you don't have to tell me what it is, as long as you've got it in your mind, and we're not going to dwell on it, we're not going to go back to it, we're not going to go over and over and over it, all right? There's no point. You know what it is, all right? If you tell me that it has a colour, and it has a shape, it maybe has a feeling, excuse me, then I'm going to work on that. That's going to be my reference to you. When I reference that black, jaggy, loud, whatever in your chest, you'll know what that is, all right? So I don't need to know about it, yeah. So that it just stays with you, and then I just change the shape of it, change the colour of it, and we get rid of that black jaggy shape that's in your chest, and we just move it. And sorry, I've got a Springer Spaniel sit behind me, all right? So I don't need to know your issues. If you want to tell me them, you can tell me them. Everything's between you and me, all right? It goes nowhere else. Okay. When we're talking about hypnotherapy, he's just jumping on flies. We're trying to avoid the word loss. All right, lose. We're going to lose weight. All right, because the subconscious is then going to try and find it. So we don't want that. But we can just use the word lose, lost, whatever, because it's just easier. All right. And the system I was taught. We don't use, we say don't weigh yourself, all right? But people like fast results these days. It's nice and easy. Jump on the scales, and you'll get your result, all right? But we're not necessarily looking at loss, all right? We're looking at centimeters. We're dropping centimeters. That's changing your shape. That's fat that's moving. All right, fat that's getting rid of it through a healthy natural system, drinking loads and loads of water. All right, it's just flushing it all through and making good choices of food that you're going to eat, and getting away from these fads and emotional hooks that you have on there. I'm looking across here because I put down some notes. Fine. I'll show you in a minute. But he's just daft. He's a Springer Spaniel. So reduction in fat is reduction in centimeters, is reduction in your shape that you want to be. All right, so yeah, get a nice easy weigh in once a week. All right, but we also ask you to measure your arms, chest, waist, top of thighs, and that's you'll see then. You know, one of the clients was only lost a pound, but she lost 4 centimeters. Yeah, so she didn't drop that much weight, although a pound is good in a week, all right. But she's losing the fat. It doesn't necessarily have to dictate that you're going to go down in weight. That's it, simplified. Emotional eating. So when we go into hypnotherapy, weight loss, all right, we try to take everything has an emotion, all right, memory to it, all right. The first instance you'll get is having warm, sweet liquid into your stomach from either the breast or the bottle, all right. That's what you're going to try and, that triggers subconscious straight away. Oh, we like this. It makes you happy as a baby, all right. And also cuddles, all right. So we like cuddles because you say parents, you might be not have parents, but it's just a minefield these days. All right, but somebody that loves you, all right, gives you, feeds you and gives you comfort. All right, we try to replicate that all the way through. Then, yeah, the subconscious is always try to find that. So when you're upset, it's trying to think, right, what happened? What happened? Like, oh, let's get something nice and sweet. All right, if you've got a hook to chocolate, Coca-Cola, crisps, anything like that, right? We can get rid of that. We can change that that emotion, all right, and get you back to eating when you're hungry, stopping when you full. Yeah, subconscious doesn't know nothing about time. We start putting meal timings. We start saying if you don't clear your plate, you're not getting your pudding, you're not getting the rewards. Eat your pudding, eat your dinner. You need to grow up to be a big strong girl, big strong boy. You want to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, all this. Don't you waste that food. There's people starving around the world. We've now got guilt attached to the food. All right. Well, we're going to get rid of all that, and then you're just going to start eating when you're hungry, stopping when you full, and sending signals from the head down to the stomach. We can bring in a hypnosis gastric band, and you go through us. We go through shrinking your stomach down to take in enough food that's going to keep you healthy and fit and to survive, and then you're just going to enjoy every mouthful of that food. Yeah, I mean, then we just carry on like that. Yeah, it is that simple. We just get you back to eating when you're hungry, stopping when you full. In a visions system. What else have we got? So yeah, so we're going to get rid of those emotional hooks to food. I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm fed up, I'm bored. We turn to something. All right. The 5 clients that have just gone through, you've just got to the 4th weigh-in measurement. One of them lost over a stone. One's just lost under a stone. One, to be honest with you, really didn't. Maybe lost £3 in 4 weeks. Didn't put any weight on, but her attitude to eating is completely different. She's not eating as much junk. So eventually that is going to start to allow her to start to lose weight. But this is all then the attitude. So if you were on a diet and you have a cheat day, all right, you get down to your target weight, bang, you've got it. You stop going to go to these weight classes, all right, and go, oh, let's have a treat. You've still got that emotional hook to that chocolate, for example, all right. Well, we're going to get rid of that. So when you do get down to your ideal weight, or even before, in between, you're just going to when you're fed up, bored, depressed, you're not going to reach for these things for comfort, and you're going to start to feel better about yourself because you're not feeling bad about it. You're not feeling guilty about it. You can actually reward yourself. You're going to feel better for making these better decisions, and it's all just going to roll on like that. Okay. One last thing. This isn't a passive silver bullet. What we're using here. All right. If you're not willing to put some effort in on your side, all right, I'm going to go through 4 sets of hypnosis over the 4 weeks, whatever day you start, every 7 days, if that's workable for you. 5 to 7 days, we can find a space in your timings, and we can get that done. All right. If you're not willing to put the effort in here and sit there, well, he's hypnotised me all up there. Well, I'm going to test this. I'm going to go and smash a packet of hobnobs. No, you still have to put some effort in there. So if you're not willing to put that effort in, please do not get in touch with me. Don't come to me for a weight loss program. All right, do not come to me. I don't want you to come to me. All right, I want you here, willing, that your subconscious is going to make that decision for you. All right, right. So we'll look at the dog. Come in. Where's the flies? Where's the flies? Where's the flies? No, I don't do it now, do you? Right, troops, thanks very much. Thanks for watching. John B. Buchanan, clinical hypnotherapist. Find me on Facebook. Thank you. Bye. Take care.